Hello everyone, welcome to the new live today. I'm just looking at all your messages. Sorry, I just got distracted. Hi everyone, hope you all had a lovely day at school and you all are ready to have amazing lesson now. It's requested by you guys. You all wanted to do algebra, so we have algebra for you guys. And the people who are doing it for the first time, don't worry, you will also learn how to do it. It's really easy, it's not hard. It looks hard, but it's actually easy. If you all are ready, just show me a thumbs up. And if you are on Facebook, remember you can find the paper for today's class on YouTube. I have also posted the paper what we're doing today in your Facebook group and in YouTube. In YouTube, to become in YouTube to be a part of the chat, you have to subscribe to our channel because the chat has now only subscribers only. If you are our subscriber, you will be able to do it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. So I think so there are 10 of you who are here now. So if you guys are ready, let's get started before wasting any other time. So I'll share the screen now. I have shared the screen now. You won't see me, you can only see the screen. So if you all don't have the paper is in the description. You all can find that. So if you guys don't know algebra, let me just add a new page because I need to give you some examples before we do it. So before we go ahead with this is just for little examples for you guys, for you know what to do, what are we doing. If you have something like this, y plus y equals to what? So if you have something y plus y equals to what, this is something like in algebra you have it. So you will be just saying that, what do you mean by y plus y? How could we add y plus y? Actually, in algebra, you can do anything. Anything is possible when you do that. So if you have something like that, you will just add them up. You will think your y is as number 1. So your y is basically 1 and your other y is 2. So you will basically add them up and you will do that. Y plus y is 2y. Like one of you have given me the answer here. It's 2y. So in algebra, there's one more thing before we go with the sheet. I want to explain you guys before we do the sheet. And if you have something like this, if you have 4a plus minus 3a. So what do you think this one will be? How would you say for this one? If you have something like this, you have 4a plus 3a. So what would the answer be? If you have something like this, you will only have 4a plus and you have a minus 3a. If you have something like this, you will minus it, but you will take the sign of the bigger one. If you have something like this, the first thing I always tell you guys to put this in brackets so you don't get confused. So plus and minus, if you have that in algebra, that becomes minus, and 4a minus 3a would be a, and you will take the sign of the bigger one. Bigger one is 4, so it will be only a. Imagine if that was 7, you would have taken the sign of 7. That could be minus whatever it could be. That will not be minus 1a, it will be only a. And you will take the sign of the bigger one because in algebra you always take the sign of the bigger one. So it will be only 1a. This is something you all need to understand when you're doing that. And in that you also have that if you have minus and minus, that becomes positive, and minus and plus becomes negative, and then you take the sign of the bigger one. So let's get started with the sheet now. So here is your sheet. Now remember what we did in the examples, what I told you guys, the sheet will be something like that. So what do you think could be the first one? You have y plus y plus y plus y. So you need to count how many y's do you have for the first one. We are looking at number 1. You count how many y's do you have and then you just add them up and then you give your answer. That would be 4a. I'll just write on the top for you the answers. That's 4y, sorry, not a. That's 4y for this one. So let's look at the second one. Number 2, number B in that. In number B, again, you will be looking at how many do you have. You have W plus W plus W plus W. You have so many of them. So you'll be just adding them up and thinking at one of the W is basically it's what you guys do it. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 5W. Here I got the answer from one of you. Did I put the answer on top? No, I didn't. Oh, now it is coming. Sorry about that. So the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 5W. Now you have number C. And again you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6A. Then you have 1, 2, 3. That would be 3S. The first part actually is very easy. All of you can do it in a minute. I'll just put your answers also on it. So n plus n is 2n. And then you have G plus G plus G plus G plus, and you have a minus G. I want to see how you guys do this one. If any one of you have done F, give me the answer because F is a little different now. Anybody want to give me the answer for F? You went on to G. What about F? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4G minus 1G. So 4G minus 1G. So what do you think the answer would be for F? No, you guys didn't do it. So this is your 1. This is your 2. This is your 3. This is your 4. So you have 4G minus G. That is equal to 3G. So that is 3G. Now you have, try doing the same thing at G. That is F we have done. You have to do the same thing in G. You have y plus y plus y plus y. Then you have minus y minus y. So you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4y minus 2y. That would be 2y. So basically you have y plus y plus y. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4y. And I'm minusing that with 2y. And that is equal to 2y. And we take the sign of the bigger one. So the bigger one is 4. So the sign will be positive. Let me just put some of your answers. What you guys are doing. And the next one is p plus p, that's 2p minus 2p. So you have 2p minus 2p. So this is, you have 2p and you're minusing it with 2p. So what do you think the answer would be? 2p minus 2p, that would be 0. So answer for number H would be 0. So let's go on the next one now. Now we are on I. 3y plus 2y. It's 5y. Good. Let's take your answers on screen now. So that's 3y plus 2y, that's 5y. You have the same thing, 4a plus 3a, that's 7a. You have 9k plus 5k, that is 14k. So the answer for this one is 14k. Then you have 7m plus m, that's 8m. Let me just put some of your answers now on the screen. I did nearly all the section. That's good. You are really fast. M now. In number M, you have 15 plus 20, that's 35C. Then you have N, 6W minus 3W, that would be 3, and we take the sign of the bigger one, that's 6, so it will be plus. Then you have O, that is 10y plus 3y minus 5. So the first thing is try adding first two, that's 13y minus 5y, that gives you 8y. P is, you do it T, 20t minus 14t, that is so we are on P now. You have to do 20 minus 14. That is 50, 16, 60. That's 60. Now we are on Q. You have 7x minus 3x plus x. So first of all, because you have two of them, you're adding them up, that would be 4x. So you have 7x minus 4x. 7x minus 4. And that will give you guys 3x. And then you have rk minus 8k, that's 0. Then you have 7y minus 2y plus y. First try adding them up and then minus by 2y. So that's 8y minus 2y. That gives you 6y. And the next one is 5u minus u. You will only get a u because answer was 1. Then you have y square plus y square, that's 2y square. That is, then you have a square plus a square plus a square, that's 3a square. And then you have c square, and you have 4 or 5 of them, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5c square. And then you have 7y square plus 3y square. So the answer for this one is 10y square. Then you have y You just add all of them up. 9, 10, 11, that's 14W2. And the last one is in section is 6y square plus 3 minus 2. So first add these two up and then try minusing it. So you have 9 minus 2. That gives you guys 7. So you have 7y square. So we are done with this section. So let's move on to the next one now. Now it'll get little harder for you guys. So in this one, the next one, you are just simplifying. Again, you have the same equations in this one. So we can just do it really fast as we did the previous ones. So you just have in this, you have, now is what we were doing with the signs. You all have to do that. What do you think the answer would be for this one? Because you have 4u minus 6u. You will minus them up and then you will go for the bigger sign. Because 6 is bigger, so we will take the sign of minus. That would be minus 2u for number 1. So your number 1 would be you're minusing it and you take the sign of the bigger one. So that's 2u. And for B, it will be W. Again, we are taking the sign of 9. And the sign of 9 is minus. So we take the sign of the bigger one. And then for C, you have 4a plus 2a, that's 6a minus 9a, and when you minusing that, it will be 3a, but we will take the sign of the bigger one, that's 9. That would be minus 3a. So let me just put some of your answers on the screen now. So let's move on to the next one now. Next one is number D is, in number D you have 2y minus 9y. You will minus that, that's 7y, but we'll take the sign of the bigger one, that's minus. That will become minus 7y. So that would be 7y. And then we have anybody, I want you guys to try doing number E for me, and then I'll tell you if you're doing it right or wrong. Try doing number E. Number E now, because what I was telling you before, because you have minus and minus, that becomes adding, that add up. Minus and minus becomes plus. So where you have 2g minus 2g, in that one you will add it up and your sign, because minus and minus becomes plus, your sign would be only 5g, not minus 5g. You have to remember when you do that. So you will only do 5g and your minus and minus becomes plus and your sign changes to plus. And then you have f. In that you will do 9 minus 4, that's 5f, and we'll take the sign of the bigger one, that will just be 5f, because we take the sign of the bigger one and bigger one is 9 here. So the next one is minus m minus 7. So that would be because minus and minus becomes plus. But we don't have any number there. Remember, we don't have any number there. We don't have any 1, 2, 3, anything. So your sign will remain minus in that one. It will be minus 8m. In this one, you will again minus and you will take the sign of the bigger one because your 7 is bigger, so we take the sign of 7 in this one. So now you have the next one now, that is 6a square plus 2a square plus 9a square. So just add the first one, 6 plus 2, that's 8, and then minus it, that would be minus a square. We'll take the sign of 9, that is minus. So that would become minus a square. So now you have AB plus AB plus AB, that would become 3AB. So let's move on to the third one, and let me just put some of your answers if I have any. Yes, I do have it. Yes, good guys. So let's move on to number 3 now. So now we are moving on to the third one, that is simplifying the following equations. So now you have B's and A's. The best way of doing them is try putting 3a plus 4a. Just try adding all the A's and adding all the B's together. And then you all will get your answer. That would be 3a plus 4a, that is 5, 6, 7a plus 3b. 6a plus 3b. That would be your answer for this one here. So your answer here would be 6a plus 3b. So in this one, they have done it easy for us. So we will add these two up and we will add these two up. So they have done the job for us in this one. So it will be 7 plus 5, 12y, and our plus sign is here. 2 plus 2 is 4, and then you have 4h. And then we have g plus 2a plus 2a plus g. Again, we will do the same thing. Add the same ones and do it. So first we have g and g. That is 2g. And then we have 8 plus 2 is 10. In this, you have to go alphabetical order. A comes first. So your A would be first. So you'll have 10A plus 2G. It doesn't come alphabet order, but it comes which number comes first. So 10 is bigger. So we'll put 10A plus 2G. So now we'll move on to the next one. So you have 7M plus 7P plus 8M plus P plus 2P. So again, we will do the same thing. All the P's go together. So when you do all the P's together in this one, your answer for D would be 15M plus 10P. Now we are on E. For E, you will do the same thing. So 9 plus E is 10E plus 4. So it's only 10E plus, let me just rub it out. It's looking so bad here. So the answer for this one is only 10E plus 4. Now we are on F. Again, this is done for you. So you're just adding this up. And then you're adding this up. So get the A's first. So 3 plus 2 is 5A plus 8 plus 4 is 12. So now we are on G. So in G, the same thing will happen. Y is to Y together and this together. So 2 plus 3 is 5Y. Now you have plus 4 minus 1. It will be, you will just minus it and you'll take the bigger sign of 4 is bigger. So you'll take the sign of 4. It will be 5Y plus 3. Now we have 8 plus 3W minus 3. This to go together. And so that I don't get confused, I'll put them together. So in this one, we will do, because it's a minus there, it'll be 3 minus W, that's 2W. We'll take the sign of 3, that's positive. And 8 minus 3, that's 5. We'll take the sign of 8, that's plus. So our answer would be 2W plus 5. Good. Let me just take it. What are you doing? Now we are on number I. So you have 5 minus 4 minus 2 plus 10A, 10S. So we'll put these together. We'll put these together. So 10 minus 4. First, let's do this one then. Because we have 5 here. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then you have 10 minus 4 is, we are minusing 10 minus 4 is 6. But we take the sign of 10. That would be plus. So your answer is 3 plus 6S. So let's do the next one. We are on number J now. So you'll do the same thing again. X to X, Y to Y. So I'll just put the answer here for this one. Or I can do it there also, it's fine. So the answer would for J would be 5 plus 3 is 8x. Then you have plus 6 minus 2. So that is 4. And we'll take the sign of the bigger one, that's plus. So it is 4y. Then you have 6m minus 2s plus 11s plus m. So now this is already done for us. I'll put them in brackets so you guys don't get confused. And this goes here. So then you have 7m plus 9s. Then you have 2a plus 3b minus 2a plus a plus 3b plus 4. So you have three equations going on in this one. So put all the a's together, all the b's together, and what is left over together, all the numbers together. When you do all this, the answer what you guys would get for this one is 3a plus 6b plus 2. So now we are on number 11 now. Sorry, number m now. So you have 3a minus 2b plus a plus 5b. So again you'll put all the a's together, all the b's together, and after you do that, the answer for m you will get is 4a minus 7b. Now you have 2x minus 2y plus 6x plus 5y. So you have all the x's together, all the y's together. And after you do that, the answer what you guys will get is 3y minus 4x. And now you're on number O. And the answer for O is, again you'll get all the y's together, all the m's together, and after that the answer what you get in this, remember we are taking the sign of the bigger one, that's 5. That's why your answer for this one would be in minus 9m. You will add them up because it's minus is minus. Remember, when you have minus is minus, you add them up and the sign is minus, so you will keep it as minus. You won't change the sign. So let's move on to the next one now. You guys done till here, so let's move on. So let's do this one now. So now you have a plus 5. A plus 5. So how would you do this? And they have given you, oh sorry, there's something which I didn't show you guys. So they have given you that a equals to 7, b equals to 10, c equals to 3, d equals to 8, and e equals to 15. Now we are doing something little different now. So you have something like this. You know that your a is 7. So you will just put 7 instead of a and just do 7 plus 5. You will just replace them and do it. So we are just replacing the a with 7. So that would be 7 plus 5. That equals to 12. So your first one is 12. Second one is b minus 4. Your b here is 10. So you replace it by b and you will put 10 here. And then you will do 10 minus 4. So you're minusing it. Your answer for this one would be 6. You will be just replacing them and then trying doing it. So now you're on number C. Number C is C plus D. Your C is 3 and your D is 8. So you are doing 3 plus 8 for this one. And your answer for this one would be 11. The same thing with this E minus D. Your E is 15. And you're minusing it by D. Your D is 8. So now you have 15 minus 8, that gives you guys 7. Now you have 2a. Do you guys know how to do this one now? If you have something like this, what you guys would be doing, I'll tell you one example. You'll be doing 2. It means you are multiplying it by a. So your a here is 7. So basically you are multiplying 2 by 7, and that's 14. So you have 4b. It means that you are multiplying it by 10. And your answer for this one would be 40. 3e. You're multiplying it by 15. So your answer would be here 30. Oh, sorry, 45. What I'm saying, 30. 45. And in C, you are multiplying by 3. So answer would be here 15. And b by 2. So you're dividing it now. So your b is already given to you 10. So you're dividing 10 by 2 like you do your fractions. 10 divided by 2, that gives you guys 5. E divided by 5, E is already 15. Divided by 5 is 3. Then you have D divided by 4. That's 8 divided by 4. That gives you 2. Then you have 8 divided by 2. A is already given to you 7. And you're dividing it by 2. Now I'm waiting for someone to tell me the answer for this one. When you divide 7 by 2, what would you guys get? I'm just looking. You guys are gone really fast. So when you're dividing 7 by 2, you would be getting 3.5. A square means 7 multiplied by 7. That would give you, guys, 49. B square is 10 multiplied by 10. That gives you guys 100. Then you have C square. That's 3 multiplied by 3 gives you guys 9. D square is 8 multiplied by 8 gives you guys 64. Now you are getting a little harder now. It's 2a plus 1. So first try multiplying it by 7. 2 multiplied by 7. That's 14. And then you have plus 1. That will give you guys 15. Then you have 3b minus 7. So 3 multiplied by 10 is 30. 30 minus 7 will give you 23. Then you have 9c plus 11. In that you will multiply 9 multiplied by 3. That's 27 plus 11. That's 38. Now you have 4e minus 45. Your E is given 15. So you will multiply it by 15 and then you will minus it by 45. When you do all of this, you will get the answer 15. Let me see if any of you got this answer. I'm finished. That's good. Now you have 2a plus 3c. So you will multiply 2 multiplied by 7 plus 3c, 3 multiplied by 3. So the answer for this one would be 23. Then you have 4d minus b. Your d is 8, so you'll multiply it. 4 multiplied by 8 minus b minus 10. And when you do all of that, the answer what you will get is 22. And then you have 5a plus 2d. So 5 multiplied by a is 7 plus 2 multiplied by 8. When you do all of that, you will get the answer as 51. And now you have E, that is 15 minus 4. First, you have to multiply by 3. So try putting a bracket here so that you don't get confused. So 15 minus 12, that is 3. Then you have 30 minus 4a. A is 7. So you have 30 minus 4 multiplied by 7. When you do all of this, you will get the answer as 2. Now Z is 15 minus 3 multiplied by C. Your C is 3. So that's 6. So you have a same one like this, and in this one, so now you have the question number 3 in this. Let me see if the other one is different. Okay, let's leave this one. This is the same as we did the previous one. I'll leave this one for you guys to do it on your own, because it's the same equations what you did. And I'll go on the next sheet because the next sheet is a little different one. I'll just write the answers for you. When you guys try doing that in the house, you can check the answers what I'm just writing it down for you guys, because I want to do the next sheet with you guys. So I'm just writing the answers. When you do it in the house, you can come back to this video and you can just see the answers. We will move on to the next sheet after this one. I'm just writing the answers for you all so that you can practice this in the house after we are done. So just writing the answer so that we can move to a different sheet which has more difficult stuff, because I don't want to do easy and easy stuff. So we did 2 type of things for algebra what you normally get. So this is the 3 type of things you might get. The first one was, all of you know how to do it. So I've just put all the answers for you all, so you know how to do it. So we can move on to the next sheet now. So I put all the answers for you. I hope you all can see the answers for this sheet. So we'll move on to the next one now. Now we have something which is different what you guys did in the previous one, but similar as the first sheet what we did before. So now, and the next sheet is also, oh, this is the last sheet. Okay. So let's do this one now. This one is the different one from the first and second one. So the first one, all of you know how to do it. The second one, you know how to do it. So let's try doing this one now. So you have 5 and you have brackets now. Y minus 3. So basically when you have something in the brackets, you will just multiply that. So you're just multiplying it to open your brackets. When you open your brackets, you have to just multiply it to give your answers. So you have 5y plus 3. So we are multiplying this to open our brackets. So our answer would be for this one. So you'll be opening your brackets. Oh, I need to use a pen only. So you are opening your brackets. So it will be 5 multiplied by y is 5y. And then you have plus. Then try multiplying 5 multiplied by 3. That's 15. So this is the way how you all will be opening your brackets now. So we will do the ones which have. So try opening the brackets. When you open the brackets, you are multiplying it. So remember, you can't just open the bracket. That's I've done plus. I've not done minus. It's 5y plus 15. So I hope my 15 doesn't look like. So let's do the next one. So when you have something in brackets, you're multiplying that. So you'll do 4a again plus and then multiply 4 multiplied by 2. That's 8. So that's our answer for this one. For C, the same thing will happen now. 8w plus 80. You have to open the brackets and write your answers. So remember to open your brackets really carefully because sometimes you all get really nervous when you open the brackets. So then you have 3x minus 7. So when I open the brackets, I will have 3x minus 21. And there's one thing all of you should know your tables really well. Because everything what you do, algebra, fractions, ratio, decimals, for everything, you need to have basically your table should be very, very nice. So now number E would be, you have to be careful for number E now because you have a minus there. But you will open the bracket the same way, but you will put the sign minus. So number E would be 9s minus 9. Now the same thing will be here. 2 multiplied by 6 is 16 minus 2t. G, you will multiply 7 multiplied by 4. That's 28 plus 7h. Your h has big brackets now, but don't worry, if the brackets are big, you all are clever, you can do it. So it'll be 10a plus 20b plus 30c. Oh, what did I do? My 30c is gone. It doesn't let me write C. I don't know why. It hates me writing C. Then you have 9s minus 1. Answer for that one would be 9s minus 9. 2, 8 minus 10. The answer for this one would be 16 minus 2t. For G, your answer would be 28 plus 7h. Oh, I did h. Now we should be going down, then we are going up again. What am I doing? Sorry about that. So let's move down. I was thinking I'm doing the same thing again. I'm on I now. So you have 4, that's 12y plus 8. And this one is 10p minus 5. Then for k, it's 21a plus 6. Then L is 18x minus 45. Now you have M. M is 20 plus 15t. N is 63 minus 14c. O is 24w plus 8. P is 9 minus 36p. Q is 22k minus 55. R is 120a plus 100c. S is 45w minus 21. And the last one in this section, T, is 27 minus 6a. Now the next one is, I want to do the next one because next one is little confusing for you all. You have to be careful about your brackets in that one basically. So I'll just put the answers for that one. So the next one you have minus 2w plus 5. That would be 2w. Because remember your signs, now it'll be the system of your signs will work here. Plus and minus is always minus. And it'll be minus 10. So in this one, you don't do that. You don't follow that. You take the sign of the bigger one because you're multiplying. Remember, when you multiply, you have to think about plus and minus becomes minus. Minus and minus become plus. So you have to think about your signs carefully in this one. So this one will be 3c minus 21. Because again the sign will work, plus and minus will become minus. C would be minus 8c minus 56 minus 10y. And here what I was telling you guys, minus and minus becomes plus. So your sign would be plus when you multiply here, and it will become 20. So if you do the wrong signs, you will, if you're doing it right also, you will still get a 0. So you have to be really careful about your signs. So the answer for the E would be 7g. Minus and minus becomes plus, plus 21 minus, it'll be 8w minus 12. So you have to be careful about the signs in this one. So that would be minus 27 w. What sign do you think I will give here to 45? Anyone? Let's see how clever you guys are now. What sign will I give to 45? Will I write minus 45 or I will write plus 45? You didn't get it then. You will not write minus 45. You will write plus 45, because remember the sign changes, because when you have minus and minus, that becomes plus. So here, which I told you guys, you have to be careful about the sign, and all of you got it wrong, is plus 45. And the next one now, it'll be minus 45 x plus 9. And this one would be minus 30. Minus is minus becomes plus 5c. This one would be minus 24 minus 18m. Minus 2 minus 18c. Minus 40a. Minus as minus becomes plus, plus 35. Oh, you just have to do all of them the same way as we are doing. I'll just write the answers for you all. So in this one, the answer would be AC plus 2A. This will be B, C, D minus will be C, D. It'll be C, D minus 3C. In this one, the answer would be AB plus AC. Here the answer would be AW minus WY. In this one, you'll have 5C plus CA, sorry, not AC, CA AW minus 9W SY plus TY. It will be 2AC minus 6A That will be 5xy plus 40x 6ac plus 27a. That's 12c minus 12. Sorry, minus 6, not 12. Minus 6g. That's 18k minus 90k. We are just looking carefully about the signs because we have to be really careful about what we are doing, because you have to be very careful of the signs, because if you do it right also and if your signs are wrong, you will get a wrong in your real exam. 15py plus 6y 2st plus 2s, and this one is minus 32 ax. I'll be stopping after this one because the next one is absolutely the same way as we did all of them. So I hope you all got it, how to do it. Just try, when you open the brackets, you have to be really careful when you guys are opening the brackets, because you need to be really careful when you open the brackets and you have to think about what you're doing. So also let me know what you guys want to do next week. Yeah, so let me know what you want to do, what do you want to do next week, and I will do that, because we did maths this week and we did verbal last week. So if you want to do something else like creative writing or something else, just let us know what you want to do. I'll be doing that for you guys. And also please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you guys back next week now. Bye for now.